Hello and welcome back to the English project. This is the 11th video of this English project, and today's topic is the differences in Medan and Bekasi. The first major differences in Medan and Bekasi would probably be the dialect and how the people act. The dialect in Medan is different from Bekasi. For example, the teenagers there don't say lo and gue, they mostly just say aku dan kau. They say aku and kau more than lo and gue. They also would say motor kereta and other things. And another thing is that in Medan, they're much more, I guess you can say they're much more harsh on their words, but that's really just tough love, and they actually are more polite than what they seem. They're just pretty rough around the edges. They're pretty harsh on their words and are more louder compared to people in Bekasi mostly. So that's the differences between Medan and Bekasi. Hello and welcome back to the 12th installment of the English Mega Project. Today is the 12th video on the 12th day, and today's topic is what I do on holidays. So usually I'm on holidays, I usually like to play inside because usually there's rainy days, or sometimes I also like to go outside and just ride my bike everywhere I go, or I usually go to my cousin's house and play with them there, which is where I usually go to study how to ride a bike, study baking, just going on a bicycle ride, or just playing with them generally, like board games and such. And that is for the video. Hello and welcome back. Today is the 13th day of the Mega English video project, and today it is about things that make me scared. Now, what are things that make me scared? Now, I am quite afraid of many things, but one of them is heights. Yes, I'm afraid of heights, but not heights like small heights, but like the ones where it's like really really tall, like on top of a building or on a balcony, or when I'm on an escalator and then I look down, because I always fear that I'll slip and then I'll fall. Another thing is basically dogs. I also don't like dogs too much. I'm mostly a cat person. And the sound of thunder, because whenever I see thunder, I always close my ears, but only if I see it. If I don't see it, then I just don't look at it. And that's enough for today. Hello and welcome back. Today is day 14th, the 14th video of this project. This is Sunday again, and today I'm going to be explaining about my middle school life. My middle school was in Medan. It's a really nice place, really, but the people are quite rough there in Medan. My middle school life, I go into a national plus school, so it's not like negeri. The children there are more polite and less rowdy than negeri, but it's more strict and less free. They have a strict policy of wearing your uniform, and the teachers can also be fun, but most of them are also strict like usual teachers. And the people there are, you can say they are less rowdy, but they're still the same amount of rowdiness like schools in negeri. But overall, my middle school life was normal, to be honest, but it was quite good. Welcome to day 15. This is day 15 of this English project, and today I want to talk about what I do when I go home. So when I go home, I usually use a bicycle. It's not that far, but it's very tiring for me to bike my way from school to home. But when I usually go home, I usually first take off my clothes. I change into my normal everyday clothes, my casual clothes, and then after that I begin to do chores first. I first wash the dishes, since that's the easiest chore to do in my house, and then I sweep the floor. Occasionally I'd mop the floor as well if I think it's too dirty. Then I try to help my dad, like making his coffee or just buying him something from the mini market. Then after that, at around 3 o'clock, I usually turn off my phone and go to bed because I'm really tired. So that's what I do when I go home. Hello and welcome back. Today is the 16th installment of this video project, English project. And today for this discussion, I'll be typing in subjects that I like. So for subjects that I like, first of all, this is subjects and not teachers. I'm not including teachers because that will be for a separate video, another video for another day. So this subjects basically on how I like the subject, not the teachers. It's different. So for the subjects that I like English because I mean I'm already speaking English and it's pretty easy for me. But other than English, what else? Well, I like sports, Pejioka, that makes sense. I like Pejioka as well. And then I like math. I really like math and physics. I'm more of a counting person, so those two, and then Raga. Hello and welcome back to another video for this English project. This is the 17th video, and today's topic of the video is the favorite genre of music. Now today, what is my favorite genre of music? I kind of like rap. Yes, I like rap music. It's very good to listen, and then the lyrics. And one of my favorite artists to listen to rap is Kendrick Lamar or Eminem. But do I have any other songs that genre of music do I listen to? Well, I kind of like to listen to jazz. I like the vibe of jazz, but I don't know any of the artists, so I just basically only hear the music because whenever I listen to music, I don't really look at the artist's name all that much. I just listen to it and just like it. But I mostly like rap, and then my favorite artist is Kendrick Lamar. Hello and welcome back, and this is the 18th installment of this English project. So today we are going to be talking about, the topic is favorite season. Now there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. Although in Indonesia there's only 2 seasons. There's only sunny and summer, and only rainy days. But do I like sunny days or rainy days more? I kind of like both, to be honest. Sunny days because, well, it's not raining outside and I can go outside and then ride my bicycle. But I also like rainy days because then I can sleep in and stay at my house and enjoy the cool weather. But if Indonesia had 4 seasons, I would say I like fall and winter better. Winter because it's quiet and I can play with the snow, and then fall because I can ride my bike and it's also very quiet. It's very calming and quiet for fall and winter, and I also like rain. Hello and welcome back. Today is the 19th day of the English mega project. I mean, and today the topic is about how I go to school. Now, I don't have a motorcycle at home, and I haven't learned how to use a motorcycle before because no one taught me when I was still in a middle school or any of that. So I'm still learning. So how I go to school is I usually take my bike. So I go biking from my home, and then I usually take the freeway in front of Lagoon Avenue. In front of there, I usually go there when I go to school because it's much faster and the road is much more simpler to memorize. But then when I go home, I usually take the smaller routes, the ones that are longer, but they avoid the freeway because there's too much cars and I might get hurt whenever I do that. And so that is how I go to school. I use my bike, and thank you for today. Hello and welcome back. Today is the 20th day. This is the 20th video of the English Mega Project, and it is about what I think about biking. Now, because in the last video I said I usually take my bike to go to school, so what do I think about biking? I think for me, when I like biking, but not every day. Like whenever I go to school, it hurts my legs and then I get very very sweaty, so I usually don't bike a lot after school because I'm already tired. But on the weekends, if something happens, like, well, the Wi-Fi is down or there is a electricity circuit, like it's a blackout, so I usually go biking, and then I come home when the blackout is finished or the Wi-Fi is back on. So I usually just bike, and whenever I go, it's very satisfying and it's very a relaxing experience for you.